Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. Now, today, we're going to do reactions to the top 100 NBA players coming into next year from ESPN. Now, trust me, everyone's seen some rankings and everything, and I'll get to them when the Nupper calls it. But some of this list is trash. Very trash. So, coming in at 100, he was 89th last year, is Joe Harris. I don't know. I mean, he did get the bag this year and get 4 years, $75 million back to Brooklyn. So, I mean, he's literally one of the best three-point shooters in the league. So, I don't know. This one I'm not mad about. Number 99, Marcus Morris Sr. They didn't rank him last year. I think I'd have him higher than 99, but not too much higher. Otto Porter Jr. Ranked 90th last year, 98th this year. I don't know. Derek White from the Spurs. Okay. He was ranked 100. Now they moved him up 3 spots. Interesting to see if the Spurs bounce back this year. Get into the playoffs. Dang. Marc Gasol fell off big time. 96. And he was 61 last year. That's going to be a good piece for the Lakers. LaMarcus Aldridge, 95. And he was 41 last year. They got him down to 95. So let's see. The cause of concern. His scoring average has dropped in the past 2 years from 23 to basically 19, 18.9. Rebounds declined also to 9.2 to 7.4. Also missed 19 games most of his career, and he's also 35 years old. And he's still going to do that fade away and hit them in the mid-range. He's still going to give you buckets. So why he's 95th? I don't know. Jared Allen, 94. He was 95 last year. Who cares? 1 spot up. Ricky Rubio, 93rd this year, 84th last year. I don't know. Mitchell Robertson, 92. I like Mitchell Robertson. He's young, but he got a big thing he got to deal with is stay out of foul trouble. Seth Curry. And I'm just going to put this out here. I think Seth is on here because of last year how he got to shoot the ball. And he had plenty of games where he was like our second man, Dallas. And, yeah. See what he does in Philly. Patrick Beverly, number 90. 79 last year. You know, I get the impact he does on the court, but are you telling me he is a better player than LaMarcus Aldridge? Joe Ingles. I like Joe too, but LaMarcus is better than Joe. But Joe was 62 last year. I didn't do rankings or reacted to the rankings from last year. 62. Big drop off. Jameer Grant was not ranked last year. Deserves a ranking this year, 88. That's all good. Let's see what he does in Detroit since he wanted a bigger role. Buddy Hield. Jeez, he dropped off. 87th this year, 59th last year. Brook Lopez dropped a little bit, but I don't mind this dropping. Brook Lopez, he's a really, really good player. 86 this year. Gallinari, 85. I feel like Gallinari should be higher than 85. I mean, they had him 91 last year. He's going to give you 15 points per game easily. I don't know. Oh, and right before him is the starter for the Hawks, John Collins. Collins was 47th last year, and now he's dropped to 84th. I wonder who does these rankings because they're not really, doesn't make no sense. Durante Murray, I don't think I said his first name. The PG for the Spurs. Now, this is the one everyone was talking about, and I will literally talk about it too. DeMar DeRozan, 82. Why he's so low. Let's just read. They don't even have a cause and concern. Secret skill. This is what it says. Charles Barkley once called the Spurs superstar Tim Duncan Groundhog Day because he was so consistent. DeRozan has inherited that, and his third year average 22, 5.7, 5.1, almost exactly the stats from last year's averages. The Spurs can concentrate on putting best pieces around DeRozan to take advantage of what he does. So, if he's been so consistent, and he was ranked 46 last year, why is he 82? Now, this one, I'm not going to be mad about because he's returning from being out 2 years, and that's John Wall. But he was ranked in 2018 and 19 season 32nd. Which I think when he was playing, he was top 30 at least. Possibly 25. Upper 80, Josh Richardson. Ooh. I like Josh and everything. I don't know. Well, he was 86 last year. I don't know. I think they're going to give him a big boost because he's one thing to watch out with. Oh, yeah. This is why I thought they were going to put him. I know it's coming into this season, but since he's going to be playing with Luka and everything, he said Luka's going to set him up with even a better, 3-point percentage. Which he shot his career 36% from 3, I think. Pretty good. Dennis Schroeder, I didn't say his last name. He wasn't even ranked last year. Why was he not ranked last year? So now since he had a good season and now he's with the Lakers, he's ranked 79. Dennis should have been ranked last year. Come on, ESPN. Aaron Gordon, 78. He's fell off, man. I still like him as a player, but man, he's fell off. He was ranked 45 last year. 77 KCP. So you're telling me LaMarcus Aldridge is at 95. DeRozan at 82. They're worse than KCP. Montrezl Harrell. He dropped from last year a little bit. His rank. Duncan Robertson, 75. Elite shooter and everything. But there's no way DeRozan is below him. Miles Turner, 74. He's dropped off, but hopefully he'll do good this upcoming year. 73, Bijan Bogdanovic from the Jazz. Dang, I thought he would be at least top 70. PJ Tucker, 72. He's moved up. He had to play center last year. Come on now. Michael Conley, 71. He was ranked 24th last year. Yes, he dropped off, but he's still a good player. Excuse me. Steven Adams, 70. Okay. Russell, the honest man, Russell, 69. Probably because he was hurt. He's easily top 50. I mean, he was 26 last year on that thing. OG Anobi for the Raptors? He's 68. He's above DeRozan and Russell. At Bledsoe, 67. I mean, he was ranked way last year. I guess we can't say much about that. Serge Ibaka, 66. Wasn't even ranked last year. Ridiculous rankings, man. How was Ibaka not ranked last year? 65, Blake Griffin. I understand how he was hurt and everything. I guess they don't have no faith in him. Kevin Love, 64. TJ Warren, 63. Wasn't even ranked, and now he's 63rd in the NBA. Bojan, hopefully he does good for the Hawks. Bertans, what an elite shooter. And he secured the bag this year from the Wizards. Gave up too much. Robert Covington, 60. Tyler Hero, 59. Oh my God. I would have... DeRozan's better than him. D'Lo's better than him. But... I don't know. Dragic, 58. I don't mind that. Wait a minute. Dragic wasn't ranked last year as well. I thought he would be at least in the 90s, maybe 80s. Tobias Harris, good Lord. He was ranked 29th last year. I'm surprised. 57th this year. Dropped off, of course. Zach LaVine, 56. He was ranked 55 last year, not a big drop-off. I think LaVine's a top 50 player, probably 45. Christian Wood, 55. Wasn't ranked last year, but he'll be good. Lonzo. Lonzo Ball, 54. Oh. $54. Nurkic from Portland, 53. I don't mind that ranking. Durante Ayton, 52. Okay. Michael Porter Jr., 51. And let's go to 51 to, I think they did it to 10 or 11. So, here in a minute. Alright, now we are back. 50 to 11. It took me a while to actually find the, the non-ESPN Plus edition of it for some reason. But number 50, Domantas Sabonis from the Pacers. Spencer Dinwiddie, 49. Kemba at 48. Maybe a little bit high. He should be lower than 48. But, okay. Victor Oladipo at 47. Gotta put this on charger. 47? No, he did. I feel like Kemba and Spencer, the way they played last year, should be ahead of Victor. Just by a little bit. I mean, we know what Victor can do, when he's, healthy and everything. But Curtis LeVert, 46. Gordon Hayward, 45. He gonna have the ability to definitely look at, have that Utah feel again with Charlotte. Draymond Green, 44. Let's see. The question over and over Green is how driven he will be. Potentially in trying year. That lost Clay. Jaren Jackson Jr., 43. See if he can do a boost. Nikola I can't say. Nikola. For the Magic, 42. He was 40 last year. I think he should have kept his ranking. Kristaps Porzingis, 41. So he was 34 last year. And his concern is his healthy. If he's going to stay healthy. So if you're telling me Fred VanVleet ahead of Porzingis, no. No. Malcolm Brogdon, no. 39. Porzingis realistically should be top 30, I believe. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 38. Well deserved. Marcus Smart, 37. Westbrook, 36. Dude. I know Westbrook gets a lot of hate, and he has not been able to really shoot the ball in the last, 3 years. I don't think he was ever really a good shooter anyways. But 36, wow. 12 to 36. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, ESPN. Westbrook should definitely be lower. Porzingis should still be going. Chris Middleton, 35. De'Aaron Fox, 34. Drew Holiday, 33. Jaylen Brown, 32. Ja Morant, 31. I like Ja, but he's not ahead of Westbrook. Not ahead of Porzingis. Not ahead of Jaylen Brown or Drew Holiday. Kyle Lowry, 30. Trae Young, 29. Brandon Ingram, 28. CJ McCollum, 27. He was 13 last year. I think Brandon Ingram's ahead of CJ McCollum. Rudy Gobert, 26. Kyrie Irving, 25. Pascal, 24. I don't care what you think of Kyrie, if he's a good or bad teammate, but Kyrie should be ahead of Pascal. Cat at 23. Bradley Beal, 22. He was 19 last year. I think he's still top 20. I don't know why they got him at 22. Jamal Murray, 21. Jamal Murray probably deserved that ranking, close to it at least. Paul George, 20. Boy, Paul George dropped 10 positions. Zion, 19. I think he deserves that ranking because, one, if he plays let's see, 82 games. If he plays at least 65 to 70 of those games, and the way he produces, he'll deserve that ranking. Maybe even top 15. Donovan Mitchell, 18. D-Book, 17. Ben Simmons, 16. Here's my knock on Ben Simmons. Top 20, maybe top 25 for me. Defense is really good. You know, his passing and, you know, getting to the hole, you know, good. But he just cannot shoot. That's the only thing I hate. You got to be able to shoot nowadays if you're a guard. I feel like. 15, Chris Paul. Big jump from last year. Well deserved. He might not be truly top 15, but Joel Embiid, 14. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. I like Bam. He's at 13. I like Bam. But you're telling me Bam is better than Embiid? Jimmy Butler, 12. And Jason Tatum at 11. So that ends the 50 through 11. About to see top 10. Alright, top 10, baby. So with this top 10, I will announce them, and then I will announce what my top 10 is with these that they have announced as top 10. Might not be my top 10 overall, but you got the Joker coming in at 10, James Harden at 9, Steph at 8, Dame at 7, KD at 6, Kawhi at 5, Luka at 4, Giannis at 3, AD at 2, and then you, of course, you got LeBron at 1. So with these players that they have in the top 10, this would be my top 10. Joker would still stay at 10. I would man, harder than it looks, trust me. I would keep. Actually, I would move Kawhi Leonard to 9. He's got to prove to me that, you know, from last year of the 3-1 fail, he's got to prove it to me a little bit more this year. That's just coming from last year to this year. 8, I would put James Harden. 7, I would put Dame. I put Steph at 6, ahead of Dame, yes. I would put AD at 5. Luka at 4. KD at 3, Giannis at 2, and LeBron at 1. I think that's how I would do it. But I really think you could move 4 through 6 or 4 through 7. I think you could move those around like whatever you would want. But I really do think I know I'm a Mavericks fan, but I really think Luka is top 5 in the league. With the way the bubble, just the way he played and composed himself. I know that was his first playoff, and it wasn't really like a playoff, you know, with the fans and everything, but that it was his first experience of top-notch basketball. And I think he did really good and everything, so let me know what you guys think of this most of this ridiculous ESPN top 100, I should say, rankings. Also, Paul George has just signed an extension with the Clippers, and I think it's going to end up being 5 years, $222 million, something like that. But Paul George signs an extension, max extension to the Clippers. So unless they trade him off, gonna be Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. I don't know if that's the best pair fitting for Kawhi, to be honest, but that's what he wanted, so we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time here on the Tyler Keller Show. Have a great day.